G'day guys, welcome back to the channel. Today we have a bit of a adventure or exploration or trial test. So, as people who've been watching our channel for a little while know of our farm. And we haven't been out to the farm since,
October, I think.
I think a little bit later than that. We managed to drive up. But as you can see here, we have a big bank of snow. Our driveway, it's about 1 meter high. It's in a little bit of it dips down, so the wind blows across the field and then dumps it all on the road. So we end up with a big bank there. We haven't been clearing it because we haven't needed to access the farm. We've been working at our village house. If you want to see that, we have it on our membership sites, and the links will be in the description below. But what we're doing today is we need some stuff from the shed, and the only way there is on foot. So we're going to try a hike all the way through here. We're parked a little bit further up the road where we could get onto the snow, because over there we would actually have to climb onto it. So we are walking to the farm, and we're going to check out how the farm is faring. Whoop. As you can see, the snow is fairly stiff. We can walk on it. I occasionally sink in because I'm a little bit heavier, but we don't sink in too far. It's only, as you can see at the moment, like if you stand, it's not too deep. So that's good. Otherwise, it would be very difficult if we were trying to walk through a foot of snow. Whoop! It's a bit unpredictable, isn't it, Mary? It's like, oh, it's solid, then you all of a sudden fall through in one spot. We found the trail, or the track that leads to our place. It starts from there. You can see it by there's a few weeds along the edge standing up. And it goes up there. Someone's taken a snowmobile up this track, but they veered off a little bit there. So this track, the snow is about, let's see, it's about maybe 150 mil deep, so not too deep. With the strong winds we have here, it tends to blow all the snow off, because we're up on a hill. It blows the snow off into the valleys, which is why I said before that it all lands in the strip where the road goes through, because it chopped out a section of the road there. We made it to the fence line, and as you can see, it's still holding up pretty well. We had some people concerned about, in winter it'd get too cold, these would get too stiff and break, but as you can see, the fence is very much in good condition, and the snow is probably about a foot high here. We have 5 wires, but there's only really 3 wires which are actually above the snow, so a decent bit of snow has collected here, but we're just going to jump over it. Oh. There you go. Easy does it. home stretch. Unfortunately, this is the part with the deepest snow. Hang on, let me go first. I'll punch holes for you. It's fascinating to me how the snow forms. Like, we have one hay bale sitting here and the wind hits it and blows all the snow out from in front of it and has made this bank here, and then even as you look behind it, it seems to be like a wake where there's no snow. Alright, so we just came and walked a bit further. This is where you can really tell how deep the snow is. We've been walking on top all the way, and then all of a sudden my leg dropped in and I'm up to my knee. It's where you'll be walking along and all of a sudden, boom, you fall through. Because as most people know that have lived in snowy countries, the snow can come and then you have a warm day which like melts a nice crust on top. Whoop! But if you break through that crust, like I just did, you go down to the next level. Whoop! Alright, gotta get Mary out. Alright guys, we made it. Here's the farm. And contrary to some of the comments that we got, the shed has not fallen down in winter. When we built the shed, people say, oh no, it'll never hold up. You can't build that way here in Russia. And you know, the design we built is very strong. Trusses are very strong. It wasn't everybody, but some people mentioned that. The most problem you would have here is actually wind. There's a lot of wind that comes through here occasionally. You get some big strong storms. That would be more of a threat to this shed, because it's actually built in the same line with the wind, and as you can see, no snow actually sits on the roof. It all gets blown off. So yeah, the shed is still standing, contrary to what some people might have thought. Let's see, we have a big snowdrift behind the shed, and then one coming from the car. But you can also see the wind has swept this part completely clean. Obviously the shed's here, sun sort of comes around, so this isn't like a really high sun area. There's the frame of the house, the cabin, which had to go on pause. And look at this big bank of snow here. So all the wind comes, hits this shed, pushes down, comes back out and does like a swirling motion and eats all of this snow away, makes it go around. It's quite impressive. Oh. We have a snowbank in front of the door. Well, I need to clean it. Mary's found some nice icicles on the chair here. Look at those big flakes. This morning was quite a cool morning compared to what we've had. We've been having like -5s, but this morning was like -17. And all the trees and everything got these big icicles, big crystals on them. It looks very pretty. These are obviously still here because the sun didn't get on them, but a lot of them have melted. Winter has a lot of beauty. Alright, we got into the door. Thankfully the snow is quite soft. Let's have a look inside. Turn the light on. Oh, that still works. So here we have it. As you can see, we've had a little bit of snow come in. It's quite fascinating to see where snow comes in, because when snow blows, it's like fine dust and then it settles. So you can see here, we've filled most of the concrete in. There's a little hole there, it's just blown in. Here we had a place where we had something going out there and we took that away. So that's why we have a pile of snow there. We didn't get around to putting the flashing on, so it's coming through the corner. So all in all, pretty good. There's not too much snow in here. This is where we finished the concrete there, so this area here has some snow. But everything is going well. What do you think?
Yeah. I don't know.
Is this the second time you've been here?
The second time, yeah. I've only been here once.
So yeah, this is still very new for Mary as well. When she came, it was already snowing and we didn't really come out here. We already had the abandoned house that we're fixing up, so most of our time has been spent working there. And this was sort of put on hold. So we're going to look for some stuff that we need, and then maybe we can show you a little bit more around the farm and what's happening. Alright guys, we've got the stuff that we need. It's in my backpack. It's not too much. I thought I'd show you a bit more around what's happening here. We haven't been here for a month or two. So the shower that we built, a little outdoor temporary shower, and toilet are still standing. They're actually holding up pretty well, because I know we get some strong winds here. Some miscellaneous bits at the back. Alright, let's see if we can get to the house. Let's go this way. The Jeep Cherokee is there. That got parked up here because we're still doing some fine tuning on it, getting it working nice and smoothly. But with the renovations on the house, the abandoned house that we bought, that's taken up most of our time, and it's not fun working on cars when it's in minus temperatures unless you have a heated garage. There you go. Here is a wheelbarrow that we parked here that is pretty much completely under snow. Our apple trees are all dormant, and here is the house. As you can see, snow has built up behind it. It's quite deep here. Won't let me get up onto the house. Oh, almost came down a cropper. Alright, here we are, we're inside the cabin frame now. You can see that the snow's come up all through here. Let's walk out onto the veranda area. It's actually very interesting to see how much the snow comes up. For future reference. So it pretty much has come up right to the level of the house floor. So that's a good meter of snow sitting right there. Obviously if the house was blocked out, it would the wind would come and do that swirling thing like we had on the shed. You see, might be able to see there's a few little fruit trees out there. That's pretty much all that you can see. There's the beautiful mountains. It's a nice, lovely day. It's about -7 degrees now, Celsius. Sun's out. Even though it's cold, it still feels very pleasant to be out because the sun lands on your skin, your face, your jacket, and then the radiant heat warms you up a bit. And there's no wind today, so the wind chill factor isn't really a thing today. Alright. Alright, I'm gonna get Mary. We're gonna head back. She's already getting a little bit cool. The walk warmed her up, but as I was looking for stuff, she was just sitting in the shed and she cooled down a little bit, so we're gonna get walking and get warm. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed coming along. Don't forget we have memberships down below. A great way of supporting us. Really appreciate all of you who are members. It really is really nice, and enjoy sharing a bit more of our life with you guys. And yeah, also hope you enjoyed this video. How are you?
Cold.
Alright, Mary's cold. I'll keep it quick. Leave the video a like, leave it a comment if you want. Helps us out a lot. So yeah, the shed did not blow down. We weren't expecting it to. We know how we build and that it's strong. So if you're interested in building a shed for strong wind conditions, trusses are fine. And I also know for snow loads, trusses are very good. They're used all through Canada, so just made sure they're good trusses. Anyway, hope you guys are all having a great day, and we'll catch you on the next one.